The 10th and 11th of August 2019 featured the first 4 Stigamót tournaments of the year, Icelandic national ranking tournaments, and with darts like that, Matti did not get off to a very good start. Carl Helge Jonsson, who is the man in the background here, throwing against Gudmundur Valur Sigurdsson, he also had a great start, making 2 finals, but not against some resistance just like this from Sigurdsson. Fredriksson, one of the key aspects to his game was his finishing, and with a 94 on double 8 like this, it really put him in pole position for tournament number 1. He faced Jonsson in the final and needed 10 points to secure Stigamót number 1, leaving a great marker after that first start at double 5 and bang in there. Impressed with himself, especially after winning a midweek tournament as well. That was 2 back-to-back tournaments for the Eagle. We also saw the likes of Vitor Charrua, he with the moustache, and he played some pretty good stuff over the weekend as well, pinning in 180s here, there and everywhere. And Carl Jonsson didn't just make the final of the first tournament, but made the second as well, and with darts like that you could really see why, playing some wonderful stuff over the course of the weekend. And he didn't just hit one 180, he hit numerous. Well, to break the gridlock then, against a very informed Peter Rudrik Gudmundsson, he needed double 18 and had to stop and think, but didn't let it faze him. Meanwhile, Matti, in the final, needed a Shanghai to go with it, well, to go level, and he got it in 3 perfect darts, doing the hard bit, the treble 21st. And then 15 for double 16 would secure his 2nd consecutive title, 3rd consecutive title, 2nd consecutive Stigamót title against Jonsson in the final. He, of course, got it, and that put him 2 tournaments up. We also saw Thorvaldsson as well. Alexander Thorvaldsson played some very good stuff, but was unfortunate in that he was put up against a very informed Matti Fredriksson in the tournament, and Fredriksson checking out bullseyes left, right and centre, and this 85 here as well meant that Thorvaldsson was sent packing, but certainly showed what the youngsters of Iceland are capable of. Well, Matti needed 94, a bit of a lacklustre first start, but he's made up for it with the 2nd and the 3rd as well. Frib Bjornsson was the opponent, but didn't have enough steam as Matti powered through, hitting this double 10 and taking the tournament 5-3. Peter Rudrik Gudmundsson had a very decent start in tournament number 4 against Hawkson, needed bullseye for this 1-2-2. And, of course, gets it in some style as well. That was for the match, remember, for his first round match of Stigamót number 4. This 1-1-5 by Magnusson as well, epitomising some of the talent we saw. Very impressive stuff. And Halley promised to make a statement in Stigamót number 4. And I'd say he probably made a bit of a statement as well with darts like that. But Sigurdsson said, anything you can do, I can do too. Remember, the scoreline at this rate was 4-3 to Bjarni Sigurdsson. Everything was best of 11 first to 5. And Vitor Charrua playing Peter Gudmundsson's son Alex Manny Peterson, another youngster showing what darts is all about, but had to put up with some resistance from Vitor Charrua, who played some wonderful stuff, checking out that 73 on the bullseye and showing what he is made of. Not only checking out the 73, he then fires this in, and Alex Manny Peterson standing in the background thinking, oh my goodness, what has hit me? Bullseye checkout followed by a stunning 180. But Alex didn't give up without a fight. With this impressive stuff in the 2nd leg, showed Vitor what he was made of. Of course, he then won that 2nd leg, and then he took out this 106 in some style, especially considering the circumstances. Really good stuff there from the youngster, but it was Vitor who did pull through that one, making his way to the final. We saw a few Sigurdssons, including Bjarni, pounding in that 180 and doing a great job to check out this 92 in just 2 darts. Birdie wasn't quite finished yet. That beautiful 86 finished on the bullseye, epitomised what he had to offer in this tournament. Peter needed to save the match. He needed 100. He got the 100. And it went all the way. Well, Matty, having won the last 3 Stigamót tournaments, really, Vita had his work cut out for him. But with darts like that, he didn't plan on letting Matty have all 4 tournaments. Well, Frederick Diego had 4 straight legs. Peter Gudmundsson eventually checking out the 80 and sarcastically raising his hands to say, hey, I got one. But it was Vitor who did make the final, with Frederick Diego pinning in that double 16 for Vita. Means Vita got the 4th and final tournament.